You said what? Say what? 720? Because I know.
Yeah, no, I don't even. Oh, it's gone. That's why it's only on pre-show. Okay, I'm about to say I've never seen it that big. I couldn't even see the live. I'm over here thinking trying to see if we live yet.
Bro, I know for sure. I used to try to go 1080p, and it would tell me all you need the extra subscription to go there. So I was like, well, I ain't pay no extra. All of a sudden, boom, it popped up, and then I got a message today said that now we can go live from the phone. We can set up shows on the phone now. So I was like, all
Oh
right,
yeah, I was just about to say 1080p is almost like it's the standard now. And then like you said, now we can go live from the phone. That's almost like the standard now too.
yeah. Well,
I see y'all stream yards. I see y'all, man.
hey, StreamYard's been messing with us because I'll tell you now, between Dreaded Archer podcast and RTL, hey, we didn't put some people on StreamYard because I know cats in the industry was like, man, how you doing all that?
Yeah,
StreamYard.
I know cats using stream yards right now. That if it didn't come from me, it came from somebody next to me. You know what I'm saying? Off the rip. So stream yards, hey, if y'all even listen to the shit that go on y'all's platform, we've been rocking.
Man, first he was Zencaster,
Then what? Buzzsprout,
Buzzsprout, shoot, now StreamYards.
stream yards, and we here to stay. Stream yards. So come on, man, don't do nothing that's gonna make us,
Man,
keep
I think
that keep that
they the best,
new coming.
they're the best thing smoking. I mean, when we tried to switch over and go to Riverside, and she StreamYard slid in, was like, nah, here's like 6 free months. It's like, all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shout out StreamYards, man. Keep it rocking, man. But we got a lot to get into tonight. I can't wait. It's an action-packed show, jam-packed show. The softball stuff is going on right now, so we're gonna be giving live updates on all that good stuff. Um, but man, hey, you ready?
Shit, let's do it.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 7, episode 18 of the Read Talk and Listen podcast.
20.
Oh, I'm way off. Episode 20 of the Read Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. No killer cam tonight. What you been up to, bro?
Man, bro, I've been between today and yesterday, phone just been jumping, man. The industry is about to get turned on its head. Super big lawsuit that's implicating the top dogs in the archery industry. So cats hitting me up, man, wanted to do a show. Then I got a homeboy who been digging. He hit me up last night about 1:45. He digging. He didn't dug up the not transfers, but the affidavit and the lawsuit write up and all that stuff. So man, I was going through it today at lunch, and I was like, man, this is bad. So it's been a media circus, as you can say.
In our line of work, not gonna lie, you kind of gotta love a good scandal. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, people calling you to do shows. There was weeks and weeks of content. How many clips on clips? These are clips for the next 3 or 4 months, possibly the next year, that we'll be seeing clips about this and this only.
Oh
Cam
yeah,
says the guys, what's good with it, Cam?
good killer. No, yeah, it's definitely it's a source of content. It's gonna keep coming. I think right now, and what I've noticed is a lot of people are slow rolling it because you don't want to be the first person to hop out there, and then you get shit wrong, and then now you know what I'm saying, you're not credible anymore. So a lot of people are kind of slow rolling it. I think I have a pretty much a grasp of what's going on, with my business background and all that. So I'm like, all right, okay, I know what's going down, but I don't want to be the first one to put something out because me, they can look, oh, he trying. I don't want to be the first.
That's it's like a double-edged sword when you were the first to drop something, you're the first to get out there and touch something, because you don't know. It could be some false information floating around right now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, everybody's involved in it. And you get out there, man, it's bad. Oh, y'all is bad. You know what I'm saying? And then end up being 3 companies. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And a lot of backtracking going on when you the first one to hop out.
I mean, I don't know too many people who got the affidavit. I don't know how my homeboy got it, but he got it. And man, the names that are implicated in it, I mean, bro, it's basically ran. It's if you look at how everything was, how they had everything structured, it's basically is run like the mafia, almost kind of like a cartel type system. Like, if you want to do business with us, then you got to do X, Y, Z, and it's gonna be industry wide.
Yeah,
So either you're gonna do it, either you're gonna lay down and get down. Which one is it?
and everybody, hey, we see Diddy's going on trial right now, ain't he?
Yep.
Most people gonna lay down.
Lay down. Hey, especially when you're messing with the church's money. People gonna lay down. So it just
Hey, come on, man.
you gotta well, I guess they say it's what the cost of doing business.
The cost of doing business, what they say. Hey, check this out. We got gifts in the chat tonight. All right, prizes in the chat. Make sure you stay active. Get live in the chat. Comment. Let us know you're here when you pop in, pop out. Let us know what's going on, so you can get your name entered to win a prize through the chat tonight. All right, so stay active in the chat. Stay with us. We got a ton to go over, man. So much stuff going on. Starting with, we'll start with what's live right now, man. The women's college softball world series. Have you been keeping up with the softball going through or not? I know this is the big time. Most people don't keep up with softball, but they keep up with it around this time.
Oh yeah, this time of year I'm definitely keeping up with it. Yeah, especially with hometown. Which I feel bad because I don't know her name, but I just
Lauren
know,
Allred.
huh?
Lauren Allred.
Lauren Allred. Okay, you seeing somebody from Texarkana who's not just on the team, but making an impact, making big plays and all that. So I've been keeping up with it. Texas Tech doing this thing. I was very surprised, when they knocked off Oklahoma, because if you know anything about women's softball, Oklahoma is a dynasty. They hold it down. So they knocked off the Giants. So now they're going to play UT, which is dope to have two Texas teams in the what you call it, the national championship, or just softball World Series. And then baseball, you got to keep up with college baseball because that's like about the only time anybody watch it because the season's so long. And man, like I said, hometown boys still doing their thing, making a ripple, and just good baseball.
Oh yeah, man. Starting with the Lady Raiders. All right, Lauren Allred. I got to cover her in high school. She went to Texas High right here in Texarkana. Covered her in high school. She was a monster back then. Obviously, still a monster. Um, but it's kind of crazy because you remember playing video games back in the day when you create your player. You couldn't. There wasn't a Texarkana.
No, no, no.
There wasn't a Texarkana. You know what I'm saying? You had to be from Dallas. Or something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Longview, I think, was like the closest thing they had to a Texarkana on the
Yep.
game that you could be from. And now, well, most games now you can type it in, but even on the games you can't type it in, man, you see Texarkana as the spot that you can be from.
Yeah.
And so then you turn on the College World Series softball. You got it first base right there for Texas Tech, right out of Texarkana. You know what I'm saying? You watching Euler versus LSU the other night out of Redwater, Texas, which is not Texarkana, but it's Texarkana.
It's Texarkana.
You know what I'm saying? It's Texarkana. Going toe to toe with the Giant. You know what I'm saying? Going toe to toe with the Giant. Behind the plate is also a Texarkana kid, Cade Martin at a PG. On that national stage, it brings me joy.
Bruh, I don't know. It could be just me. It could be just me. But anytime I'm watching anything, I don't care if they say Texarkana, there's a sign in the back that say Texarkana. It's a player and this profile pop up and it say Texarkana. That shit make me feel good. I don't know why.
It's because you remember.
That shit just make me feel good.
It's because you remember. It's just like me when I'm playing a video game and I come in there and I say, "Oh, you can be from Texarkana." What? It's because you remember. When didn't nobody know where Texarkana was. You even remember when you went off to school.
Yeah.
Even when I went off to school. You from where? You know what I'm saying? You from where? What? that?
remember.
How many times in your life you said, man, it's at the very tip, man, on the
It's
Texas border?
it's at the tip on the border of Texas and Arkansas. That's
Yeah,
how you,
Texas and Arkansas at the same time. Yeah. How many times you said that shit?
bro. So many. I remember like when I first got on the campus at Navy. I mean, my roommate Brandon. Shout out to Brandon Turner. He was like, "Hey, player, man, where you from?" And my what I said and what I heard me say, I said Texarkana. He was like Texarkana. I said no, Texarkana. I ain't never heard no Texarkana. I said no, bro. I said Texarkana. How you spell it? So I spell it. Oh, you said Texarkana. That's what I said. No, I ain't what you said. Even the way we talk, other people it sound different too. But like I said, anytime I see a cat from Texarkana, I don't care if it's like the international cornhole tournament. I see, John Williams, hometown, Texarkana. Shit, he got me. Hey, I'm rocking with you, bro.
That's what we riding with. I'm riding with them.
If you from Texarkana, I'm rocking with you.
I'm riding with them. There's no other choice. I'm riding with them. It ain't no option. But it's because you remember when there was no Texarkana. It didn't exist outside of these. Once you left, it didn't exist. You had to tell people, man, it's close to Dallas. When in all reality, that shit ain't nowhere near Dallas.
No, because you can't say, oh, it's close to Mount Pleasant. Well, we're Mount Pleasant. Oh, you can't say, oh, it's right by Hooks. New Boston. Yeah, they don't know none of that shit. So either you're going to say we close to Little Rock or we close to Dallas. Which one are you going to pick? And if you're on the Texas side, you're probably going to say Dallas. Because you ain't claiming Arkansas.
Exactly, man. But no, it's always great. It's always great to see those kids on the national stage. Even though it's I think right now Texarkana kind of split in half because there's a huge amount of Texas fans in Texarkana, not very many Texas Tech fans, but just like we're talking about right now, everybody rocks with the hometown girls, so they kind of got to go for Texas Tech right now. So it's up, but Texas Tech is up 1-0 in that game, man. Looking like they're gonna take it. It is the bottom of the sixth right now.
One and done?
No. It's a series.
Okay.
It's a series. It's just game one. But obviously in the series, you got to go up game one if you want to win it all. So not go up game one, but you got to go up. At some points, you got to go up. So to jump out early on them would be great. Texas Tech, too, a team that this is their first College World Series.
Oh, wow.
First College World Series for Texas Tech. You know what I'm saying? Another little fun fact for you. So not only is a person from Texarkana in this game playing in this series, but have a chance to make history and be immortalized forever in Lubbock with a national championship right here.
Oh yeah, anytime you are a part of the first team to do, whether that's win a district title, a state title, national championship, whatever it is, you are you locked in like Flynn. You forever gonna be a celebrity around that spot. Now I don't know how it is for like women's sports because a lot of people don't look at it, don't hold it in high regards. But if you play sports, like you legendary at that point.
No doubt. And then also softball. I think softball makes legends every time because there is. We'll get to it later. Prior to now, there's no next step for softball, right?
Yeah.
So this tournament right here, this stage right here is where the legends are created in softball history. You know what I'm saying? The Abbott girl out of Tennessee striking everybody out. Hell, Oklahoma, how many pitchers they didn't have that couldn't nobody touch? Yep. You know what I'm saying? You got your Jenny Finches. You got you got all these girls who come through, all these women who come through. And this is where you make yourself a legend in softball. We still talk. Jenny Finch was way back in the day. And if somebody bring up softball,
you got to bring her up.
You bringing her up. This is where legends are made.
When we had a Olympic softball, so she was on the U.S. team, and I don't even have that no more.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's when legends are made. But another fun fact, as I was taking my deep dive into this college softball world right now, Texas Tech was a sleeper squad. But only to the people outside. All right? And this is why I say this. Najee Kennedy, I know I'm saying that name. I know I'm messing her name all up. Najee Kennedy through the grapevine, I heard racked up a cool meal wheel to come down there and slang that thing and love
Oh, I saw that post on Facebook a while back.
it. You know what I'm saying? So only to the outside is Texas Tech not supposed to be in here. And obviously that's who's pitching tonight for the Red Raiders, and Texas has 0 runs.
Yeah, and she got what 350 some strikeouts or something like that.
Yeah, she's a monster. She's a monster. 226 innings pitched this year with an
Mm.
ERA of .90. 304 strikeouts.
Hey man, hey, I'm surprised that uh we just look like softball. We just like they play college and then it's it. That's it. It's a wrap. You're done. No one has ever tried. You know, we had like I said we had the U.S. Softball team, but then it was like there was ever like nothing. Like we didn't try pro everything. We didn't have lingerie football. We didn't have all this BS. But the one sport that people actually watch, they won't do it. They haven't tried to do a pro league up until now or next year.
Because I'm convinced that in big business, you never do what makes sense first. I'm starting to get convinced in it. When it comes to big business, and I'm talking about $1 million businesses, never do what makes sense first, bro.
No,
That's what this is a product of. It only makes sense to have professional women's softball. I mean, we even tried to go through and have women's professional baseball before we just went ahead and had a women's professional softball. Y'all done came up with a whole new sport, banana ball. No offense to banana ball, I think it's great. But y'all have come up with an entire new sport. Y'all got cats throwing the football off the top of the damn roof as a sport right now. And we're just now getting the softball as a professional sport.
Cornhole is a professional sport now.
Bro, we just had breakdancing in the Olympics before professional softball. Hell, I'll give you one even better. Y'all didn't try to damn revamp the WNBA.
Yep.
Before adding women's softball.
I will say this. I will guarantee you the first season of the women professional softball league, whatever they're gonna call it, the first year, I guarantee they turn a profit. I guarantee it.
I think so too. People are gonna come watch it. The College World Series right now, Women's College World Series, when they pan through them stands.
Packed house.
Them ain't just parents. You know what I'm saying? Them ain't just parents. So the proof is there.
I don't get it, man. Like you hit the nail on the head. It is when you're dealing with multi-billion dollar businesses, they never do the right thing first. I deal with that in my job every single day. We will fumble a opportunity 20 times before we decide to get it right. And we like, John during the first meeting, John literally pitched this idea. And y'all,
yeah. It made too much sense back then.
Yeah, y'all shot it down.
It made too much sense back then, though. Now it don't make as much sense, so it's gonna be harder. So let's do it now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. $15 billion later. Oh yeah. Let's try that. Well, when we didn't have when we were just getting started and we had a huge, lump sum to work with, we could have done this idea and made money on top of that. But instead, now we started in the hole.
That's just the way of the world, bro. That's just the way of the world, man. But shout out to Lauren Allred and the Lady Raiders, man. Shout out to Texas too. I can't not shout out Texas. I can't not shout out Texas. Texas softball or baseball, we really got to ride. So shout out to them, man. But
this what you call it, The game. Yeah, this game broke the record. It's was it 13,000 people there?
Look, I'm telling you.
13,207.
Exactly. So with the new professional league, like that's what I'm saying. With the new professional league, now I have somewhere to follow Niger. I have somewhere to follow Niger Reed too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I have somewhere to follow Lauren already too. I have somewhere to follow these players in their next, you know what I'm saying, in their next endeavor. They can build a fan base.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them, man. Um, but just bring it back up to Texarkana thing. Having a kid from Texarkana on the Texas Tech team tonight. Having the two guys play for Euler the other night. Watching two cats get drafted within 4 spots of each other in the NFL draft.
It's been a big year for Texarkana.
What is what is the difference? Is this the new norm for Texarkana? Are we spitting this out on the norm now?
Yeah, because bro, all it takes is, I guess the easy way to kind of put it is like, when you never see something, you don't think you can achieve that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
Courtney C. Will Williams says Texas Tech is down 2-1 right now. Tried to walk a girl on Texas and got one too close to the zone, and Texas scored 2 runs. So they're down 2-1 right now. Game close, getting close to the end right here.
oh yeah. But when you grow up somewhere and you don't see, or you don't know of anybody that's made it out, you don't think you can achieve it. The coaches around here, you go back to the 90s, going to early 2000s, they really didn't know how to handle recruiting because they didn't have to deal with it as much. And not saying that there weren't people from this area that was going places, it just wasn't common. You know what I'm saying? You had your Billy Sims, you had your Rod Smiths, your Eric Warfields, your Ernest Rome. You had those guys that went to the league, you know what I'm saying, out of Texarkana, but it was far in between. And if you a young cat, you don't know them jokers at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't see it as much. And the coaches really didn't know how to handle the recruiting and all that stuff. So you had guys who were super good. They might have ended up at a SAU or a Henderson or Kilgore Junior College, something like that. Now you fast forward to early to mid 2000s, and now you seeing uh the middle, not Middlebrook, yeah, Middlebrooks. He's going off. You're seeing the Michael James. You're seeing uh the Ryan Mallets. You start seeing Durston Ernest. You start seeing these guys go to these big schools, and now it's all I can. If he can go, and I go to the same school as him, he from the same town as me, I can go. Then you start seeing the guys get drafted to the league, not just getting drafted, but making an impact. Now these coaches is like, well, shit, we got the kids in the league now. So now the programs around here are starting to prep. Hey man, this is what we do. You get coaches like Josh Gibson at Pleasant Grove, who build a culture of winning. This is all we do over here. We win. We win district. We go to state. We win championships. We send guys off to school. If you ain't about that life, get gone. Now every school around here is starting to build that culture. And then once we started getting out, because we've always said the best athletes come from East Texas. It's been said that East Texas. Once we started getting out, and we started bringing that Texarkana swag and doing our shit, all of a sudden, hey man, where they from? Shit, town called Texarkana. Shit, this thing shit, private jets started flying in. It's just now it's always been here. Now it's just getting out, and the now it's the culture. It's been embedded in the culture. So yeah, it's something in the water.
It's something in the water. I mean, think about the number one running back in the country, right here.
Yep.
Shadarian Ball, Texas High. You know what I'm saying? It's just Courtney Williams says, best example I've seen about what you're talking about is ran West Virginia, Randy Moss said there were athletes way better than him that never made it out. They all at the 7-Eleven drinking beer and selling drugs, talking about the good old days. Oh, no doubt. I mean, yeah, you have that in every town. Everybody always says that. You believe everybody went to school with somebody who we know was a top notch athlete, couldn't be touched, and then we see
Oh man,
life.
you see that cat over there? Yeah, man, he jump out the gym, man.
Yeah.
He run a hole in the wind.
Yeah. And then life just be lifing, man.
Yeah,
Life just be lifing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case may be, whether it was, went to school, got in trouble, went to school, didn't make it, whatever it might be. That's just how it goes, man. The best ones, most likely the best ones don't get it. That's what they say. But right now, Texarkana is just doing this thing, man. I'm super proud of it. Um, it's just so crazy to me to see that. I mean, even to have the number one running back in the country be right here.
yeah. I mean, and we've had a couple number ones. You know, when Mallet was coming through, him and the guy that went to Notre Dame, Jimmy Clausen. Jimmy Clausen. They were going back and forth. One week, Mallet be number one. The next week, Jimmy Clausen number one. They were just going back and forth. Number one quarterback.
Yeah, and it's just legit, man. It's like I said earlier, like you said, it's a big year. It's been a huge year for Texarkana right here, um, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. But it brings me to my next topic, and I've been seeing this going around on Facebook. I've been seeing it, like, a question being asked, so many people resharing it and all this type of stuff. So many people have so many different opinions, which I didn't think so many people have so many different opinions about this. Um, but it is the quote, which is a question. It turned into a question, but the quote was, "Coaches don't make Division I athletes; parents do." That was the quote, and now it's been turned into a question. Is that true? Do parents make the D1 athletes, or do the coaches make the D1 athletes? Some people are saying, "Man, this is a slap in the face to every coach out there.
Yeah.
All the hours they put in, all the hard work, blase, blase, blase." Give me your take on that.
First, you got to tell me what the parent did to make a D1 athlete, because I don't own the only thing that the parent did when we're talking about a D1 athlete. The only thing you did was pass on genetics and probably how you raised him up as far as his character. As far as athletic ability and all that, you unless you was coaching them, you played no you didn't really play a role in any of that. Like, you did what a parent do. You raised the kid. You make sure he go to school. You make sure he's fed. You make sure he stay out of trouble. Make sure he a good person. He or she a good person. Other than that, the shit that he do on the field, that shit ain't got nothing to do with the parents.
Look, Hunter Harrison says a lot of D1 athletes don't even have good parental figures.
Exactly. Look at your boy, who played for Washington a while ago, the running back. I
Oh,
can't think.
that
Him and his sister was living in the car. No parents. No parents. He living in the car behind the
well,
stadium.
they had parents at one point.
Oh yeah, at one point,
Yeah,
yeah.
they had parents at one point. They were, yeah.
I
But
can't remember his
I
name.
feel this is what I think the people were trying to portray. Right? I think the people were trying to portray your parenting skills, like, you know what I'm saying, like making sure they got their head on straight. You know what I'm saying, making sure there ain't no giving up, ain't no quitting in your child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That, like, things that you can give the kid as a parent is what prolongs them to becoming a D1 athlete, or helps them out along the way, I guess. Like, a coach can give them all the tools in the world, but if he's still going and go do some dumb shit, obviously he's not going to be a D1 athlete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess I kind of get what they were trying to say right there. But I'm with Hunter on that. The majority of the D1 cats don't have a good parental figure.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? A
Alfred
lot of
Morris.
cats, what'd you say?
Alfred Morris.
Yeah, Alfred Morris. That's the running back from Washington. But yeah, a lot of cats don't have that good parental figure. You know what I'm saying? I can't say, but this is my deal with it too. At some point, the teachers and the coaches become parents to the kid
Yeah,
because you with your coach as a high school athlete.
more than you
You
with your
with your coach way more than you with your parents.
yeah.
Way more than you with your parents. So it's kind of all one and the same because the coach got to be the parent too. Because the coaches that know X's and O's but don't know Jimmy's and Joe's, they don't make D1 athletes.
Nope, nope. And
They don't
and
make.
I will even go on a limb and say the coach has more say so if your kid go D1 or not because he's the first contact with school.
Well, back then, now I doubt it. Shit, now I bet kids going to school telling their coach they got off. Why wouldn't they? It's social media era. What you mean?
But I mean, like to me, that's a loaded question. To me, that's literally a question you could never get an answer to.
No, I give you the coach is the answer. Then you get the answer to it the whole way.
Well, I'm just saying the person who posed that question put it out there to basically engage for him. I know so many people gonna feel so emotional about this. You're really not gonna get an answer, but there is an answer, and you just said it. It's a coach. The coach makes a D1 athlete because if you take that coach out the equation, the kid won't do shit.
Because I do agree with it being a loaded question because the answer is both. Because you're gonna either way. If you remove the coach out of the question, the mom or the dad or the mom and the dad gonna have to coach the kid. He got to learn the sport from somebody. And if you take the parents out the situation, then the coach then has to become the parent.
Yep.
Hey, your grades. I gotta watch you on your grades. Hey, what you doing on the weekends? Hey, let me talk to you, man. Maybe you shouldn't do these type of things. Maybe you shouldn't hang with these folks.
Yep.
Then the coach has to become the parent. So I think it's all one and the same. It's a working clock. If the coach is shitty, if your kid's stuck at a school with a shitty coach, mom and dad got to pick that slack up. They're gonna have to, or your kid ain't going D1.
Yep.
And then if you a coach and you in an area with a bunch of shitty parents, you got to pick up the slack.
Yep.
If you a kid right now, and your dad or your mom is a coach, you better play that sport.
Yep.
Because you got to think about it, that now they got 30 kids. Now they got 30 kids. Tech just took an L in game 1.
Damn.
Tech just took an L in game 1. They can reboot. They still got time.
Right?
As long as they got out, they got life, baby.
Got wins 2 straight.
They got to win 2 straight. They can do it. They can do it, man. But yeah. So at one point, somebody gonna have to pick up that slack. There is no just the coach can do it, and there is no just the parent can do it. But I will say this: if you had to just pick one, the coach can get on there before the parent. He might not make it, but he can turn him into a D1 athlete. Will he sign that paper? We don't know.
Yo, we don't know.
But he can make him a D1 athlete.
But and then they could realize the kid got to want that shit too, because you could have good parents and a great coach, and the kid just a shitty kid, and he just want to do whatever he want to do.
Hunter Harrison said it right there. I think a D1 athlete makes a D1 athlete.
Yeah,
and that's what I think it is too. First of all, it's a lot of shit goes into being a D1 athlete. A lot of shit got to go right. Let's just be real. People can say what all they want to say, but a lot of shit got to go right. All right. First of all, you got to be born with a few features. You ain't got to have them all, but you're gonna have to have at least 2 of the 5.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that height. You gotta have that weight. You gotta have that speed. You gotta have that athleticism, and you gotta have that mindset.
Yep.
All right, that's off the rip. That's before anything, any ball, any athletic. I mean, any workout, any training, anything. You gotta have that. All right, that's it. You gotta have one of them, at least 2 or 3 of them. Shit, out of that. Cam says, take away the athletic ability, but good parents A good coach or teacher can give anyone a D1 mindset, but mentors can let an athletic child backslide. But a great mentors can change a child's mind to give them the thought that they can beat any odds. Maybe not on the field, but can still be successful in life. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. No matter what, somebody got to pick up that slack.
Yep.
Somebody gonna have to teach them something other than the sport. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then somebody gonna have to teach them something other than just being a good person. A good person, hell, you can end up being a cashier at Walmart.
Yeah.
No knock to it, but I meet a lot of nice people at the cashier spot at Walmart. Well, not too much no more, so they took all the damn cashiers away. But I used to have a lot of conversations with cashiers.
Yeah, bro. But
you know what I'm saying?
But here's the one thing about like I get it when they say, "Oh, such and such a D1 athlete." Let me tell you something. Like, well, one, I want to what qualifies someone as a D1 athlete? They just went to a D1 school. They on that roster.
Bro, I cringe at old videos of me talking back in the day. And like me and the homies talking back in the day. And we all like, yeah, oh, man, we on the video. We going, we D1, we D1, we D1. Like, I'm so gay.
Bro, I'm
watching the videos, bro. Like, cause like you said, what is that?
Because I can tell you now, from the outside looking in, it's like, oh man, he D1. When you get there, you realize there's these things on the team called a GPA booster. These are kids who they never gonna see the field. They never gonna see the field. But they on the team because they walk on, but they got a damn good GPA. They on a full ride scholarship for either academics or they paying to go to school. So the coach is like, well, shit, we need extra bodies. He willing to come out here. Shit, let him come out here. If we put him on the roster and he got that 4.0 GPA, shit, he gonna run us up. You might have 3 or 4 of them cats on the team. Hell, maybe even more. He get all the benefits. He get the gear. He on the roster. All that shit. So to his homies back home, guess what he is? A D1 athlete. And he ain't never gonna see the field. He know it.
Yeah, but the only thing about them cats is this is what I can't say about them cats. Back home, they was the coldest. They was the coldest there was back home too. Though. Yeah, think about that. Yeah, they was the coldest they was back home, so they already thought, yeah, he D1 for sure. He D1. But I can't stand when I hear them kids say that type of shit at the gym. Oh, he's D1. He's D1. I'm just like, man, come on, bro. Bro. There are guys just as athletic at a D2, at a JUCO, hell, at a D3. Not saying everybody is, but there is. Some cats just fall through the crack. And now I hate the term. I hate hearing it. I hate when people say that shit because there is no criteria for a D1 athlete. Nope. We see it every day. Man, how the hell he get that offer? We see it every day.
Yep.
Man, how the hell he only going to SAU? No, not to SAU on this. How he going to SAU? I thought he did. Shit. I thought he was Texas. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was going to be his path. He ends up at SAU. Then you see a cat end up at damn Oklahoma that you thought was the ETBU cat.
Yep.
There is no criteria for this shit.
No,
they will offer a cat off potential. So you didn't see him be trash. Yo, in your life, in your city, he been trash. Non-committable offer. Hey, remember back in the day, you always had some big ass cats on your team but they was trash.
Yes.
That cat gets a Division I offer today.
Oh yes, definitely. I could name 4 or 5 that I played with that today they're going to Oklahoma State, they're going to TCU, they're going to SMU, and they probably wouldn't have played, but they was gonna get that offer because based on your size, you can't teach that shit. If you 6'7", 350, you getting a D1 offer. I can teach you this other shit, but I can't those intangibles you got. I can't teach that shit.
And that's what I'm saying. That shit go back to what I was saying in the beginning. This whole D1 athlete shit, the making of a D1 athlete, this shit start before you even touch this earth. I don't know if nobody know it or not, but when you born, your height and shit already set. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna get this height or you're not gonna get this height. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you can't have a late growth spurt or none of that, but none of this shit is by surprise.
Yeah.
right? You wasn't. Oh man, yeah, you were set to be 5'7" and ended up 6'6". That's never happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't the way that shit works. So you got to have a few of those things, and if you come out with a few of those things, you automatically fit the bill of a D1 athlete. That ain't putting in no extra work. That ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
That's just
I've always told people, this forever, and I'm sure you can attest to this too. My mom's had the mindset of the D1 athlete way before I did. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give a shit about what I ate the day before a game. You know what I'm saying? Who cares about what they eat the day before a game as a freshman or sophomore in high school?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Like that type of, so I can see what they're saying on that type of shit. Your parents can mold you into being what you need to be. But you still had to go to school and get that coaching in you.
You got to.
You still had to go get, you know what I'm saying? You still had to go get that lesson. You still had to go get that lesson.
But yeah, it's. I'm like you, bro. I cringe when I hear that, man. They DD1, like, bro. It's not all what you think. And it's one of those things where, like I said, on the outside looking in, and you don't know the inner workings. It seems like it's glitz and glamour, but then once you get in, it's because most people they see the National Signing Day, and they see the pictures and stuff on Facebook and shit, and then they see you on Saturday. They don't see all the other shit in the middle. They don't see. So they think, oh, man, you have to live in the life. Nah,
they also make the shit sound way more as way more of an exclusive club than it is.
Yeah.
There are 365 Division I teams. There is 365 Division I teams.
With
So
70.
the club really ain't that exclusive.
No, it's not.
Because that's 365. We talking about football. We talking about 365 divided by about 100. How many times 100? There's 100 spots on that squad. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The club really ain't that exclusive. So I hate when I hear it, bro. I hate the shit. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Really, right now, if you're a high school student, you need to be trying to go JUCO.
Hold on. So you said 365 times you got 100.
I'm just gonna say 100 spots. There's really more than 100 cats out there. I'm just gonna say 100.
So that'd be 36,000.
36,000. How many graduated? How many on your football team? Hell, some of these football teams running around here with 20 cats.
I think what
field of team.
I think what make the number seem so like, oh man, that's an exclusive club is when you think of the number of kids that play high school football. But then I'll say that's just skewed for the stats because
that shit skewed as hell.
Because if you got a team of, let's say a high school, you got a high school team of 100 kids, two of some bitches actually is D1 quality.
No, I'm gonna say more than that. 100 kids. You got a team of 100, you got more than two.
All right, 5.
You got more than 5. 100 kids? 100. Most teams got about, I say most high school teams got about 50 some kids on it.
Okay, 50. Out of 50?
Out of 50, you probably got about 2. 2, 3. It just depends on the area, too. It just depends on the area. Because shit, you might bust around and be somewhere on that Dallas line. Got 10.
Yeah, I mean there are outliers. There are outliers that you might get. You might have a Miami Northwestern where the entire defense is all going to University of Miami. Like,
yeah. Like
that's some shit.
But no, the high school football numbers are skewed differently. I can't speak on every other sport, but I've looked into the high school football numbers of one, and I'll tell you why they're skewed. Dallas Carter, yeah. I'll tell you why they skewed. Look at the dynamic of a high school football team. Not just the players that are good and the players that are bad, but look at the dynamic of a high school football team. Some cats are just literally out there to play. because my homie play or my group of homies play, and if I don't play, they really not going to be my homies no more.
Yep. I ain't gonna have nothing to do after school. Nobody to kick it with because they always gone.
You see what I'm saying? Then you got to have to play. Just I ain't really even trying to get in. I'm just trying to get dressed on Friday. Say I'm on this team, get some play over here with little shotty, or I'm cool with the fellas. You know what I'm saying? My uncles love the shit. You know what I'm saying? My dad loves the shit. So I'm out here. So that's we knocking off. We go across the country and knock all them kids off. Them teams start getting slim.
Real slim.
Then you got
you got them schools that shit. We know in 4 years we gonna win at least 2 or 3 of these things. So I gotta get some hardware. I know we gonna win 2 or 3 of these things.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play.
I just gotta be on that.
I just gotta be on the team. I'm gonna get some rings. We cold. We been cold. We been winning them. So I'm on the team.
You done in Carthage? I just gotta get on that.
I just gotta get on. I just gotta be good enough to practice. If I be good enough to practice, I know I'm gonna get one. At least one my senior year. And then you gotta think about this too. Then you got the cats that automatically know. They got the realistic parents. They fucking 5'6", 160 pounds soaking wet. But they love football. They just play. Hell, they might even be one of the better ones on the team, but they know what the end goal. If I get 2 concussions, my mama say I can't play no more because shit, I'm going to nursing school. You know what I'm saying? We know what grad school is in the future. This is play.
I'm taking over the family business. I'm going to school. I'm going to law school so I can take over the firm when my dad get ready to retire.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to get somewhere. I might be all right. I'm an NAI, D3 guy. That's where I'm going.
Exactly. I'm gonna get my school paid for it, and I'm gonna come home and do what I do.
Exactly.
I already know what type of time it's on. Shit, them be the hardest workers in the weight room and all that shit.
Because they ain't got no stress because they know the game plan.
Yeah, this shit fun for me. Y'all stressing over this shit. I ain't worried about my phone ringing. You go through and knock them kids off, so that makes the number. You know what I'm saying? That takes the number down even more. If we line up and say, okay, let's go with the cats who are really, really trying to go D1. Them 365 teams out there start looking a whole lot bigger. You see what I'm saying? It started looking like, shit, I can get some spot out there for me. It ain't really too many of us left standing. Shit, in my locker room, I'm the only one still standing up.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of cats on the team saying, oh, yeah, I'd love to go play. No, you don't.
Nope.
When you get home, you and your parents have a whole different conversation.
Or they'll do that like, oh, yeah. I want to play college ball, but I only want to play for Texas or Alabama. They set the stage, or they set the bar so high that when the D2 and the D1 AA's come in, oh no, see, I ain't going there. I ain't gonna play it. I'm just gonna go to Texas and go to school. You never intended on playing football anywhere else, because if you did, you'd have went. Because everybody can't play everywhere, but you can play somewhere.
You can play somewhere. You can play D1. That's what I'm saying. If you really get down to the nitty gritty of it, you can play D1 ball.
Yes. You can go to Princeton. That's D1 football.
Man, bro, you can go anywhere, bro. 365 across 49 states. The only state you can't go ball in is Alaska.
That's it.
You can literally go anywhere.
So,
who beating down the door to go play at Rhode Island? You
or Providence? They D1.
That's D1.
You damn near can call them and tell them you interested.
You hear what I'm talking about? So the club is not as exclusive as they try to make it seem.
The only reason they make it sound exclusive is because out of those, you said 300 and how many?
365.
Out of 365, you only hear about what, 50 of them?
Yeah, but they really only focused on about 20 of them, 22 to be exact.
Cause you go look at the number one guy in the country that's got 150 offers. There's gonna be a whole bunch of schools on there that you ain't never heard of.
Throwing their name in the hat.
They just throwing their name at just hey shit. If we can get them to campus, we can't get them if we ain't in it.
Throwing their name in the hat. No, that's what I'm saying. Bro, if I was in school today, especially the way this shit set up now, man, they'll have a rule in that mug for me. After I got out of high school, you can only send this many messages to colleges. It'd be a sticker number on that shit. You can only send out of your 4 years of high school, you can only send 100 messages. Man, I couldn't be, bro. My phone would be. I have 2 or 3 phones,
Bro.
I have 2 or 3 phones. I had them shits working like clockwork. I'm sending them highlight tapes and shit like I'm jumping in DMs. Man, come on, man. It's too easy. They be like, bro, man, this kid must be this. They probably think I'm a serial killer.
Something.
He just trying to get here. Hell, I don't know what the reason is. I ain't never had nobody try to get here like that.
I have some kind of AI program that it's sending messages out and follow up messages and follow up message to the follow up message. You gonna call me?
Y'all gonna know I'm interested.
I don't care if we had a 10, 15-second conversation. You gonna call me?
Shit, I'm calling you. Don't have no number public.
Show don't shit.
Don't have no number. Nowhere I can find it.
I mess around, find out your wife work at the State Farm. Man. Hey,
I'm on the way. I need a policy.
I'm calling. Hey man, hey, don't your husband don't he coach at Morningside University? Yeah, how'd you know? Hey, look here, man. I'm trying to become.
I've been emailing him for months.
I've been emailing him, but he ain't said shit back to me. Look, man. Hey, I'm 5'10". I'm out of Texarkana, Texas, man. I run a 4.34. I'm 185 pounds. Hey, I had 2,000 yards last year, 25 touch. Hey, tell him to hit me up. So she gonna go home and say, hey, man, this kid called me. And the worst thing, the best thing he gonna do, or the least he can do is, well, let me see what the hell he called my wife.
Yeah, he gonna call.
Yeah.
After that, he gonna call. If it's not just to say, damn, son, you persistent.
Yeah. Hey, write this down and get this to him. And here my number is. I got out of school at 4:30.
I go through the whole process if I was him. Yeah, I go through the policy. All right, once they get done getting all your information, you got all that information? All right, cool. Put that shit out. Send it to give it to your husband when you get home. I need that shit.
I don't need no auto insurance. I would just
I knew I had to get you. I had to get my info to y'all. Make sure your husband get that now. I'm gonna be calling back. I know where you work.
That shit'll make the news. That shit'll make the news. And then once it make the news, hey, them the stories that be getting them kids to get kids out.
He must really want to play. Then you might fuck around and end up at Texas. No, if I'm a high school cat right now, I'm going JUCO.
So I thought you was gonna come to Morningside. Shay, hey, coach, man, Texas came knocking, man.
I wanted to come to Morningside. If you'd hit me up, in the first 3 months, I'd have been in Morningside, no question. But shout out to y'all for telling the news about this shit.
For real, because shit,
matter of fact, fuck it, I'll give y'all a year. Y'all know how the shit go down. Fuck it, I'm on the way. I'll give y'all a year.
Shit, say better do it right now. I'll call you right back.
It's already a contingency plan. I'm coming to y'all to practice. I'm transferring to Bama next year.
Yep.
Straight like that.
But hey, but you said something earlier, and I agree with you. Shit, if I'm a high school kid, hey, I'm sliding through a JUCO. Like right now, JUCO should be getting their doors beat down straight up.
No, right now, JUCOs ought to be ramping up facility.
Yep.
If you're in JUCO right now, you ought to be ramping your facilities to the maximum capacity. I'm finna snatch every top recruit coming out of high school. You got the best pitch on earth. I can give you 2 free years of college football, and then you can go play wherever you want in the country. You come ball out for me for 2 years. Yeah, 1 year. You can write your ticket. You didn't get the offer you was looking. That's the first question I'm asking when I get on the phone with these high schoolers. Where are you looking to go? Alabama, Texas, Ole Miss. Have they offered you yet? No, sir. I'm on your ass right then.
Yep.
Well, shit, son. Hey, coming up on your senior year, most of them schools, they ain't offered you by now.
They're not. Hell, I sent 5 to Ole Miss last year.
You hear me? What I'm talking about? You got the best pitch on earth right now. These years do not count against you. You can come get as big as you need, as strong as you need, as fast as you need. And these 2 years do not count against their college eligibility.
Yep.
You still have 4 more years of football left to play, son. Wherever you want to play.
5, 6. You play it right. You've had to play the system.
You play it right, yeah. You play it right, but some unfortunate shit got to go on.
But we can guarantee you 5 for sure. Because then, bro, think about this. You do 2 years of JUCO. All right. So that first year, you learning how to be on your own and how to maneuver, in a college locker room. That's a big thing most people overlook. 2, now you learning how to work out like a college athlete, how to eat like a college athlete. That's in that first year. And then you playing ball too. Now you get your college legs underneath you. That second year, I know how to operate. I know how to move around now. Now I'm focused on my diet. I'm focused on working out, getting stronger, faster, and shit, putting up these numbers on this field. Then you get to a Oklahoma State. We're gonna redshirt you. All right, cool. So now that's the third year that don't count. You working out, you getting swole, you learning the playbook, you win that thing. Shit, you roll in as a sophomore, you got 3 years under your belt, your clock just started. Now you got FOMO. You now technically by your senior year, you played 7 years of college ball.
7 years. 7 years of college ball. But the thing about it, if you play it right, you ought to come in your freshman year at the D1, but you should be a monster.
Yep.
Because most people think about that. Going into your junior year, most people, that's the year you get ready to go to the league.
Yep.
So you should be full steam monster. Hell, right now, if I'm Tennessee, I'm going to the nearest JUCO to me. What y'all need to up this shit up over here? If I'm Texas, I'm going to TJC. I'm going to Blinn. I'm going to Trinity Valley. What y'all need over here, facility wise, to make some monsters?
Yep.
Shit, if I'm Texas, I got a whole recruiter on staff that's sending cash strictly to these 3 JUCOs.
I was just gonna say that. Hey, look, son. I know we talked about you coming in this year, but we don't have any more running back spots. But this is what we're gonna do. We know 2 of our guys leaving next year. We're gonna send you to TJC, all expenses paid. It don't count against your clock. And we're gonna come get you out of there. We gonna come get you out of there. And just to make sure everything is copacetic, we're gonna give you 25, 30K. NIL.
The only problem with that is if there ain't nothing, if there's no way for you to lock that shit in, that's a huge risk for you as Texas. Because who's to say Jamal Johnson don't go down to TJC, lead the damn junior college in rushing, and here come Bama, or here comes Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey son, hey, we got 3-4 meal for your ass to come run this pigskin over here.
I mean, it's a risk, but I mean, you could get some shit in play. You can write. I mean, I guess you can.
The way I'm doing it, if you another school, you don't even get a chance to talk to their asses. I'm going straight to the head of the snake. Hey, facilities taken care of. Food and shit, all that shit that I need, whatever down here, taken care of. Weight room, all that shit taken care of. My guys, off limits. Because I'm sending these cats to you. It ain't like you just getting them and I'm coming in and picking from what you got. No, I'm sending you these cats. We trading JUCO natties for players.
Yep. And you can do it like this. I'm only like, because truth be told, I'm only gonna send you probably about 5 or 6 of them. So these 5 or 6, no one can come in and talk to you, and you let it be known, because I'm coming to get them.
I'm coming. These are mine right here.
Jamal, he might be a 2-year guy. He gonna say it out here 2 years. But Kelvin, give Kelvin 1 year, and then I'm be here next year. Matter of fact, in the y'all season, his ass is gonna be enrolled on campus.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think TJC be like, well, shit, y'all giving us how much? All right, shit, yep, it sounds good.
I guarantee it. I guarantee you. I'm telling you, that's exactly how I work it out. I'm starting me a farm system.
Yep.
I'm starting me a farm system with JUCOs all around me. Yes, sir. Bring them. Hey, yeah. Oh, it's the next couple of years coming through. God, dog. The average age on the roster is 24. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We doing that too.
I know.
Man, yeah. Shout out to them though, man. I hope they figure it out. Hey, we giving y'all a real game right here on the Read Talk and Listen podcast.
And I know, man. I know good and damn well we can't be the only one sitting there that's coming with this idea. Like, it shit right itself. Especially when you talk to cats who have been to JUCO and talk about how it's like living in the slums, man. Now you got Big Brother Texas coming in. You got Big Brother A&M coming in, funding shit. Man, if I was the AD at Texas, I call the AD at Tech. I call the AD at A&M, at SMU, TCU. Hey man, look here. Y'all get TJC. You get Blend. We gonna divide these jokers up, and this is where you send your players to. But hey, you don't send none of your cast to dude. That's mine.
That's my
Straight
shit.
up. That's my shit. You got your avenue. I got mine. Bruh, man, Bama do the same thing. Go down to Alabama JUCO, Birmingham JUCO. Get that shit rocking. It's a farm. It's a farm system. Now, are you gonna have high school kids that, man, I don't really want to go to no JUCO? Hey, bro, this is the game now.
Mm-hmm.
It's the game now.
Get willing to get gone.
That's it.
You gonna have to. But hey, man, we just hit about a little bit past the hour on the show, man. So let's go ahead and give away something in the chat, man. Let's go ahead and give away the new Read, Talk, and Listen Statement T. You know what I'm saying? Get over to readtalkmerch.com. Get your new merch, man. But one of y'all gonna get a chance to win a free tee right here tonight, man.
You only had, wrong button. Only had 3 people in the chat so far, but I'll go ahead and pull it up. Damn, I didn't even cut our music on.
Yeah, cut the music on, man. See, Will, man, Courtney Williamson. We do this too outdoors. Courtney Williamson, we do this too outdoors, man. You're gonna get you a free Read, Talk, and Listen Statement T. hey, you gotta take that up with Dreaded Archer, man. You gotta take that up with Dreaded Archer.
That's on me. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you.
You gotta take that up with Dreaded Archer, man. Shout out to you though. The statement. Hey man, pull the statement T up one time for the one time, man. Pull the statement T up. Let everybody see that thing. Finally dropped some Read, Talk, and Listen merch, man. We're gonna have more coming. Got some dope designs in the chamber, man. Just wanted to see what the response was on this one and everything like that. So far, it's been pretty good. Not gonna lie. Shout out to y'all. There it is right there, man. That's the front, man. Just a simple Read, Talk, and Listen on the front, man. Established 2021. Then on the back, you got the sports, culture, controversy, repeat. Obviously, with the RT and the L lit up in that red, man. So,
Yeah, that's our boy Jamal.
yeah, y'all know Jamal. But But yeah, man, got the colors, got the different color schemes on there, man. Got the this is the heavy tee right here, I believe.
Yep.
So got the gray, got like the hunter green type of situation going on. Um, and we got the black, which is my favorite color. And then we got the navy blue too. But also in just the regular style tee, kind of like the one I got on right here. And we got the cream color, like the little ivory, I think is what it's called. Khaki. We got the hunter green in that one too, and then we got the straight white and the gray. Yeah, that's the one right there. I love the khaki little color right here coming up next. I think it's called ivory. Yeah, right here. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's the merch right now, man. We got those uploaded on the website again. It's readtalkmerch.com, man. Get over there, check it out. Put something in the cart, man. Send it to yourself. Courtney said, I need that dreaded hat for my son.
Bro, I'm trying to find somebody that can make them because
Well, that's what people fail to realize, right? The dreaded hats,
the company that made it, I can't find them. We can't find them no more.
and it don't even matter if we can't find them. The dreaded hats were a gift from me to the rest of the from me to the rest of the team. All right, that was what the dreaded hat started out as. Okay, not a price that y'all want us to put those hats on the market for. That's the biggest ticket, right? Because those hats cost. They were not cheap. Let's put it that way. those hats were not cheap. And shout out to them though, because I've done everything in that hat: fish, swimming, hunting. And it's hey, shout out to them. Shout out to them boys. But I see why it's so durable.
Yep.
Because that price tag wasn't what it was. So we put those hats on the market, they would literally be $50 hats.
And right now they're going price for a hat of 25.
You know what I'm saying? Like at $50, that's like making a $7 profit. So it's not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, unless we can find somebody local to make it, then it's gonna be hard. And I didn't look. Yeah, I didn't looked all over Sioux Falls. I didn't looked all over United States. I cannot find anybody that will make them for cheap.
Exactly, man. So for right now, the Jordan hats it's an exclusive merch product.
Yeah, I had a cat ask me, man, because went to a 3D shoot and the cat asked me, said, "Hey, man, you want to trade hats? I can't trade you this one." I said, "Bro, I swear I got 100 some hats, and I will trade you any of them hats. But this one right here, I cannot give you. Can't. It's a rarity." But I will say this, and this is wow. The shirts that I make for myself and that I never put for sale seem to be the ones everybody want to buy. Or the hats that I have that is just for me, it's the one everybody want. But the shit I put out, I'll have people buy it. But it's like, man, I like that shirt, but I want the one you had on in that episode. But that's a 101 player.
That's the 101, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you which one people always hit me on. When you had the camouflage dreaded archer one, the one we made,
Yeah,
you came to visit, bro. That's literally a 101.
that's a 101 right there, brothers. Y'all can't ain't nobody got. I ain't
Like
the only one that's got that.
I would like that shirt was he flew into South Dakota, came to the house, and I pressed that joker. He's like, "Man, you got this logo I can put right here?" Yeah. Never made again.
Yeah, exactly. Look, J. Cole. Hey, J. Cole, man, I noticed a trend with you. You know, I think you only look and see if we say prize in the chat, and that's when you pop in.
But see, Will, hey, I'm gonna do some more digging. I'm gonna see if I can get Samson a hat, man.
Yeah, man, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. That you know, we're gonna figure it out. We always make this. Hey, the customer's always right.
Yep.
The customer's always
But we don't take chickens.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot you a trade and barter guy. Actually, I might be able to get you a hat, man. I forgot you a trade and barter guy, man. I might be able to get you a hat, man. How much that hat mean to you? Yeah, yeah. How much that hat mean to you, Courtney? It's a couple things I need around the house, man.
Shoot, man. I told Courtney I gotta come where he live because I got a whole bunch of shit I can get the trading off. I leave with a truck full of stuff, come back with shoot, couple
Sure.
vehicles, a couple vehicles, shit, a trailer, a camper.
He said, "My name Ray Gibson, baby. Let's talk turkey." Hey. J. Cole says first day at practice almost died. See, then you got Joey Coles on teams too. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole. J. Cole, you almost dying at practice. That ain't a good sign, brother.
At least it's early. Hey, I can tell you now. Hey, you better not drink a pop. The pop is your enemy, and I know how you are around pops. You worse than an alcoholic. Smoke drink 4 or 5 pops in 2 seconds. Shit, 30 pack just hit the floor. 3 cans missing.
Come on, man. J. Cole. Let me check my boy out. But no, Courtney, man, you know what you think you got on the what you got on the wire for that hat, man? I know you got a couple things you've been looking to get rid of.
Shit, new bowl. You got some bowls hanging around.
Now, I don't know if it's worth no bow. I don't even gonna say all that. But if you think it's worth a bow, you know. Hey, you got. I know somebody traded you some sneakers. What kind of sneakers you rocking with right now? He said, "What you need on the plug."
Hey man, he called me one day FaceTiming, man. He in the passenger seat, he got like 8 boxes of shoes. I said, damn man, who you hit? He said, man, shit, man, had to do a little trade, man. I got shit.
They trade sneakers like that out there because I got a shit ton of sneakers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can come out there and turn. I can come out there and take turn up. So we talk. Hey, we talking about trading and bartering. I seen.
Yeah, 2 pair. No,
Seen that.
one I paid for, he gave me the second pair.
I seen that. That's what I'm saying. We can trade some sneakers. We can trade some sneakers for. I wear a 13/14. You know what I'm saying?
I got a pair. I got a 13.
But them dunks.
Some Jordans.
That boy said size 12 has never touched the earth. What we got? Hey, where Courtney live in Kentucky. For everybody that don't know. And apparently around his neck of the woods, they still on the trade and barter. You can get what you need from shit that you got at home. You ain't got to go to the bank. You can hit the ATM. You got an ATM in your front yard or in your back shed or whatever it is.
Yeah, shit. You might got an old carburetor in the garage. You ain't gonna use shit. Somebody down the street might need it. Shit, you can trade. Now you got a brand new Matthews bow. So you might have some eggs, some eggs, some chickens in the backyard. Shit, somebody down the street, they might need some. Slide them that way, you good.
He got some heat. I need some heat. I only wear dunks though. So that's gonna shorten down your heat with me real quick. I'm surprised they ain't got a pair in here beside me. The only thing I got in here beside me is the Hulks. Y'all don't know about them Hulks.
What you call it? I know our boy Critter Getter, man. I didn't realize he live in Conway. So shit, he got some custom Air Forces, some bottomland Air Forces made. Them jokers clean.
Hey, speaking of this, hey, not to beat a dead horse, but I know we talked about this before, but Nike taking over the hunting industry. Y'all seen my boy LeBream Supreme the other night.
Camo down.
Nike camo.
That you can't find online. So what that tell you? Prototype.
Wear this on your podcast.
The real ones will notice it.
And I noticed that shit immediately. But they got, bro, they got even on they Nike skeleton, they skeleton line or whatever, bro. That shit's all camo. It's just got skeleton on top of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they coming for this shit, whether you like it or not. There ain't nothing nobody can do to stop it. But I'm all for it because that's all I wear now anyway. I be having to go buy extra shit to hunt. Now I can just buy all this shit at the same time.
Ooh. Ooh wee. That's some heat right there.
He
If
sent Courtney sending you this photo.
no,
Are you talking about the camo?
yeah.
That's them Air Max. That's probably custom.
Says Nike Air Max 95 Country Camo Pack, British. Yeah, you gotta go across the pond to get that bad boy.
No, but if you just go to straight Nike.com, they got a whole camo. They got camo shit on there. But it's the skeleton. It's called skeleton. And that shit is straight camo, man. But no, man, if you tuned into the podcast right now, we appreciate it, man. Rocking with y'all. 7 seasons long, man. Episode 20. I didn't even realize it was episode 20 tonight. But we
Yep.
appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button if you're over here on the YouTube, man. We need more likes on the, I mean, not on YouTube, my bad. On the Facebook. We need more likes on the Facebook, man. We need more shares over here. And we just trying to keep running up for y'all, man. We got the merch going. Get over to readtalkmerch.com. All right, get your Read Talk merch. Let everybody know what you're listening to, why you're listening to, and where you're listening to over here at the Read Talk and Listen podcast, man. Get active in the chat. I see there's more people watching than that's commenting. Make sure you comment in the chat. That's the only way you can win a prize. Is to comment in the chat. All right. Um, but yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Get over to the YouTube, hit that notification bell if you're already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, man, hit that subscribe button. I see this. At one point, we were starting to get a boost in subscribers over on YouTube, and now I see that's kind of slowed down. And where in the hell is Scrub Signal?
I know, man. Scrub Signal been MIA.
All right, Scrub Signal was holding it down for the YouTube click for a little minute, man. I don't know where Scrub Signal went. I know school ended, so he ain't out there in school slumming and studying and wasting time listening to the Read Talk and Listen podcast. But Scrub, man, come on back.
He
I
back
want
in,
to know how them parlays kicking.
he back
I
in
know this
California.
basketball playoffs is kicking your ass right now. All right, so come on back, Scrub Signal. But no, if you're ever on YouTube, man, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button. Let yourself know whenever we go live, whenever we post content, shorts or whatever it is over there, man. It's always a good time on the YouTube. And again, like I said, if you're on the Facebook, man, do not come over here and be a ghost. Hit that like button, hit that share button, man. Get it out there to the people. Let everybody know what's going on the Read Talk and Listen podcast.
You are now tuned in to the RTL podcast.
Hey, C. Will said, what artists y'all currently listening to?
Ooh, me right now. I ain't really listen to nobody right now, honestly.
Hey, not the soundboard.
You already know. You already know.
Man, I would say right now, I'm listening to my same people still. It's always pretty much the same. Like a couple of new songs are coming every now and then, but it's pretty much all the same people. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to obviously Rod Wave. Still listening to Drake.
Oh,
Just like
Iceman coming out next month.
What's that?
Iceman coming out next month.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I still listen to Wayne. I still listen to this like just the everyday playlist. Cause I put my shit on the little DJ, which he kind of trash on Spotify. But I let the DJ just rock out and just play the music or whatever. But it's always the same artist. Now I have added in some Lil Man J. If y'all don't know who Lil Man J is, man, go check him out. I've been following him since he was the guy that was just copying Lil Baby. Cam just said it on Big X. Big X come through the playlist. every day. He got all his songs at the top, so he come through the playlist all the time. I like Big X's song that he is on with Shabuzi right now too.
I ain't heard that
Joint
yet.
ain't got no mix, huh?
I ain't heard
You ain't
that yet.
heard it?
No.
Dang, boy, you gotta hear that.
I've been on the podcast saying I have not been listening to no music. Except
I don't
them,
even know if it's new.
except them cats, which they got no album, but I just like Blood Wall.
Oh, that's my boys right there. Them my boys right there. I forgot to play that shit last week too. Them my boys right there, boy. Pick him up in his face coop. I don't let my blood walk. Yeah. But no.
Yeah, them cats go hard. But I've been listening to Drake still, Mo3. I say listen to Mo3. I still every once in a while I'll circle back around and listen to some old King Von. But I will say Future, man. Future stay on my playlist, man.
How?
What do you mean how?
We've been carrying Future for too long.
I
He
still
got some good tapes. Don't get it twisted. Future's got some good tapes. But Future shit ain't slapping.
shit. I mean that heroes and villains, but that shit. Even though that's not his,
That's
man,
what I'm saying. That's
what?
that shit in college.
Heroes and villains.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
bro. Heroes and villains came out like last year.
they might have came out last year. But that shit old. Look, Courtney Williamson, Future's trash. I'm not gonna even say he's trash. He's got bangers. No doubt about it. Future has bangers. But we carry Future all the time. We just let him. Some of that shit ain't never.
I mean, he actually has a song where he literally just goes,
That's what I'm saying. That shit old, man. That shit old. I don't know if it came out when I was in college, but that shit old.
No, Heroes and Villains, because I mean, Metro just won a Grammy off of it last year.
That shit just it seemed old. But yeah, man, Future just he has some bangers, but it's not all like we make it. It's not
No.
all like we make it. All I'm saying. But proceed with your playlist.
Like I said, Future for show. And then I'm looking forward to that. Carter 6 supposed to be dropping Friday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I need to hear that a couple times, man. But music for me, bro, I don't go out looking for the new artists. If you're a new artist trying to break in the scene, it's gonna be tough for you with me. You know what I'm saying? The underground shit, I've never been on that. I'm not gonna even just say I'm a main. Most of the artists I do like are mainstream. I'm not gonna say I'm a mainstream. You gotta be mainstream, but I don't really veer off from my few artists. Like, you know what I'm saying? A song will pop in every now and then, but not too much.
No, I mean shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like the other day, I was working out. I was bumping Juice World and XX and Tasha. I just go back to it.
I can never get into XX Tentacion shit.
That last album, 17. I was like, yeah, that was dope. Juice World, I bump all Juice World.
Juice WRLD got a couple slaps for me. Juice WRLD got slaps for me. J. Cole said, "What is your favorite shoes?" My favorite shoes are dunks. That's all. Any dunk.
You know me, I ain't no shoe man, so whatever I'm wearing, whatever I'm wearing. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I got a pair of Hey Dudes, and I see what all the fuss is about. They comfortable. They easy to just pop on and boop and dip out. Hell, they didn't got tired of cats wearing, because some people get lazy. They just put their foot in them. Hell, they done made one and they got no.
Oh yeah, no back. That's stupid as hell. Hey,
Shit, just cut the back out there.
Just go ahead and cut the back out. They walking on the back of these shits anyway.
Exactly.
Man, look, the hey dudes, they are what they are. Whatever, cool, man. There's just not enough there for me to pay for that. It's like buying Tom.
They aren't that expensive.
I don't care what they cost. There's nothing in there. It's literally just a bottle. It's literally just a bottle, man. Know y'all feet be sweaty in them hoes too. Juice and X dropped yesterday. We don't care about Juice and X dropping yesterday. How they dropped yesterday?
Who was Juice and Nick? Bruh, J. Cole, you tripping. Hey, boy, hey.
Land of the broken ankles. Them shits cost $135.
But yeah, because they custom with the Crown Royal.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But no, I mean a normal pair is like $60
for a fucking cardboard bottom and some canvas.
That's it.
Y'all crazy as hell, man. He said thick sole socks. No, for real. Give me a pair of Crocs before you give me some Hey Dudes, because Hey Dudes, I feel like you're holding me. You know what I'm saying? Hey Dudes, I feel like you're getting over on me, cuz. I feel like you Tom 2.0.
Hey, Tom's. I will say they are similar to Tom's. Tom's. You had your toes all crimped up. Talking about some give a pair, buy a pair, give a pair. I ain't seen them give a. I ain't seen a indigenous African walk around in a pair of Toms yet. But no, hey, Crocs though, they just dropped a serious line, man. If you for the if you like me and you kind of a kid at heart, you know what I'm saying, you gotta love these new shoes that Crocs just dropped. But they just dropped the Buzz Lightyear Crocs, and them jokers is hard. If you like I said, if you a kid at heart and you like it, but these Buzz Lightyear Crocs go hard, and then this shoe here it actually says Andy on the inside, kind of like the if you've seen Toy Story and you've seen and you know what I'm talking about, all Andy's toys have his name on the bottom of them, so they came out with the Woodies and they got Andy written in them. So got a pair. Got a pair for my lady, and she rocked the hell out of them, man, for sure. Rocked the hell out of them. Oh, but getting back to some of the topics on the show. See, we were talking about the music coming out. What do you say? Cam said, I can't cap. I got the fuzzy inside real tree Crocs. Hey, bro, that is that's the Deer Camp shoe, bro. They came out with it for Deer Camp. Because if you ever go to your deer camp, it get cold, you know what I'm saying? You slap them Crocs on with the furry inside, you good to go. You can't beat it. It's the best thing smoking. But yeah, goodness gracious, my camera's acting an ass. But gosh, dog it. But yeah, this Friday, I'm looking forward to, and I hope it drop, and I hope it's just not rumors. But I'm looking forward to that new Wayne, because it's been a minute since we got a Wayne album, and Wayne is who I rock with. Even though most people don't want to give him his credit for being the GOAT. So I don't get it. But I think the album gonna be hot. Wayne don't ever drop shit. I mean, he don't drop just shit music. So and it's been at least 5-6 years since we got a Wayne album. So I'm sure this joker gonna come in hard.
Oh no, I've been man. You gotta love a Wayne album. Yeah, to me, he's certified goat. Uh, Courtney says I need a new Crit album. Well, you
I,
don't know nothing about no Crit.
I
But
definitely don't.
no, I'm looking forward to that Wayne album, man, because we need it, and he been giving us little tidbits. He been giving us little tidbits like, oh, he still got that. Hey, he still got that fly. He still
Yep.
got that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting. I'm anxious. I don't wait on album. I'm not an album. I'm not a guy who just waits on albums. I'll get to it when I get to it type of guy. But I'm
Bro,
hoping this Friday.
we getting a Wayne and Drake album in the same summer. Man. Mm.
Sugar flame, man. Hey, but speaking of the summer, man, summer workouts, OTAs, it's all here for the NFL. Travis Hunter taking a ton of reps at receiver in the beginning. This week starts taking reps on the defensive side of the ball. And have you seen the clips?
I have not.
Man, bro,
Seatbelt.
Bill action. It, I said it before. It's just his natural spot. Corner is just his natural spot. Can he play receiver? Yes. Is he good at playing receiver? Yes, he is. But corner is his natural spot. It's just the stuff he's able to do, you know what I'm saying, the way he's able to recover, get back to the receiver, get back to the ball, look and find the ball, jump and get his hand in the way. It's like watching Honey Badger at LSU.
Yeah.
You don't know how to explain it, you don't know how to do it, but every time he get around the ball, that is coming out.
Let's see. Oh, they gonna boy. I thought they was gonna just let me watch it. Nope, guess not. Never mind. There we go. Nope, it's not gonna let me watch it. Never mind.
Damn son. But see, Will says they're calling it Travis Island already. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to affect the game heavily on defense. He just is. He makes plays. He can bait you and still get there. Not saying that Jacksonville just has the dummiest receiving corps for him to go up against, but they got at least a couple guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got the Thomas Jr. cat from last year or whatever. And that's, I ain't gonna say it's slight work, but he can just cover anything.
Bro, he showed it in college, and a lot of guys they don't want to see him be successful on both sides of the ball. They like, oh, pick a side of the ball, and a lot of that comes from is to me the media. They don't want kids starting to want to play both sides of the ball, which hell in Texas, cats been doing that shit since the '90s, hell since the '80s. It's nothing to play both sides of the ball, but doing it at a high level like college and NFL, if they start to see it there, it's gonna become a normal thing in college football, and most coaches don't want it. But he's shown that he can do it. That he like I think the receiver was having him at receiver, getting all the snaps at the beginning was just to say, all right, can he really? How good is he at receiver? We know he can play corner. How good is he a receiver? And it's like, all right, he's everything. He's everything advertised. He's as advertised. This is he's a guy.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And then I also would agree with what you just said a second ago. I think the media pushback and all the pushback, oh, you got to pick a side of the ball, is that they don't want the sport to turn over.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is then you got all these guys focused because everybody can't do it. That's the thing. Nobody wants to. Once somebody does it one time, everybody thinks they can do it. And this just like you see it in the NBA. Steph Curry shoot the shit out the ball. The Warriors shooting the shit out the ball. They win a championship. Now everybody thinks that's the method.
Yep.
Not going to go find a defensive presence like Draymond. Not going to go find you a Klay Thompson to go with your Steph Curry. They don't think that's the method. They just think if we make this team shoot a shit ton of threes,
We gonna win.
we can win. Damn, boy, what you watching on the Android?
No, I was watching it on Twitter.
That shit look like photos. There you go. Give me that shit. Give me that shit.
Bro, he knocked it down and picked it up and picked it off.
That's what I'm saying. The shit he can do with his body, how he gets to the ball, and you can't explain it. It just happens. Like I said, it's like Honey Badger at LSU. You don't know how he getting that hoe out, but he keep getting that hoe out.
Yep.
And I'm ready to see it, man. I'm ready to see it. Also, since I'm talking about Travis, I might as well slide this little Shador tidbit. I don't know if you saw this, but obviously there's been a bunch of shit coming out of the Browns or coming out of the Browns camp.
Bro, it's every day. It's he ain't gonna make the team. Then you look, he's sliding in for QB1. Oh, he's getting outperformed by Gabriel. Oh, he's outperforming Flacco. Pick it in, Gabriel. Like, it's too much shit now. And it's a whole bunch of meme pages.
Well, exactly, it's meme pages. But real inside Brown staff. Oh, I mean, if you're reading the real shit, not what's just the meme pages. If you're reading the real shit, you see, we love it. We love his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? We love how he's working. We love him what he's doing. One of the coaches even came out and said he has gotten a shit ton of reps in OTAs that are closed to the public.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of bullshit coming out, man. But it's just saying when you really look at what the Cleveland Browns are actually saying, Shador is the same thing. He's as advertised.
Yeah.
He's as advertised. And obviously Shiloh is more than advertised. Like I told y'all. From the jumpage. Don't forget. Y'all see, people only like to start history where they want to start it. The slavery shit still happened. You know what I'm saying? People just want to start history wherever they want to start it, right? I have a dream. That's where this shit started at. You know what I'm saying? So people forget the history of Shiloh, man. Shiloh was highly touted coming out of high school. Did y'all think that shit just went away?
He started at South Carolina. He left South Carolina to go to Jackson. He was a starter.
Leaves South Carolina, goes to Jackson State. Balls out of Jackson State. Starts a little headache game, shit, and all that shit. Oh, that's just Jackson State. Comes into Colorado. Doing the same shit. He get through out of games to hit him so hard. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was at the game where he got his first pick six.
Hey. Still, nobody believed. Then he gets hurt at the end of the season, and we know what he looked like when he came back, all right? We already spoke on that. And they still doubted him. He didn't get invited to the combine. His career is over. Get ready to coach in Colorado. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all know what y'all said. Gets picked up by the Bucks. And is becoming one of the shit I read today said on offense, Baker Mayfield is leading. He's the loudest vocal leader. On defense, Shiloh Sanders. He's even caught the eye of pro safety, all pro safety. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, I mean, I saw a video the other day. Him and Baker were, just kicking it, on the sidelines talking and shit. And it's like, okay, like, and I think it's the same thing they were saying that they've become the two vocal leaders in OTAs.
And you got to do your full homework on these guys before you try to put them in a box. Right? You got to do your full homework. Knowledge of this game, especially at the safety position, knowledge of this game will take you a long way.
Yep.
Being vocal at the safety position will take you a long way. If you don't want running out there, hey, two. You know what I'm saying? Watch check down. You the guy. you yelling up to the linebackers, watch that check down, and they throw a pick. Yeah, the coaches see the pick and they big and buddy up. They like, damn, he knew.
He,
You know what I'm saying?
he put him in position.
That shit goes a long way, man. So shout out to all them boys, man. Jimmy Horn Jr. has taken over.
Like he's taking over. He's taking it over.
Yeah, so you see the shit happening in real time, man. It's beautiful. You see the shit happening in real time, and it's like nobody. It's nothing you can stop.
But you know what I hate though?
What's up?
In the beginning, like I would say, the majority of people was like, "Oh, these Colorado guys ain't gonna be shit. They not. This it's not gonna be good. This, that, and third. Blah blah blah."
All for clicks.
It was all hate. And then you see they balling, and then the shit just stopped. It's radio silent. It gets quiet out there.
We just now the haters and shit just waiting on the next wave of motherfuckers they can hate on.
Agreed.
This wave ran the gauntlet. It's over with. Now they just wait on the next wave.
Like, I don't know what it is. Like we said it before. Sports fans were shitty. They're shitty people. And not all sports fans, but it's a segment that's all they do is they live to just. I hope this person is successful.
I don't even know if it's
just like with Shallow. Oh, get ready to coach at Colorado, as if that's a diss. Because if it was any other player, they get a coaching job out of college. Oh man, he gonna pass his knowledge down to the next generation. Da, da, da. But it just certain cats you can't win for losing.
You can't win for losing. And then like you said, yeah, they say it like it's a knock. Like you must not have done too much research on what the Colorado coaching staff make.
Bruh.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's just pure hatred, man. You know how I feel about sports fans anyway. But it's just pure hatred. But I'm loving that it's the eat crow situation right
now. Yeah.
But hey, keep watching. What that boy DJ Khaled said, you either win with us or you watch us win. And that's where they on right now. And I'm loving it, man. Shout out to them boys. I can't wait till the season gets here. It's gonna be a whole different ball game.
Hey, bro, I wish a lot of people would live by that saying: either you win with us, or you watch us win. Sometimes you gotta cut people off. If people ain't going, like-minded like you, got the same goals in mind. Hey, bro, look here. All I can tell you is either you're gonna win with us, or you're gonna watch us win. I ain't got no ill will towards you, but I gotta keep moving.
Last night on Facebook, you posted a few clips. About the Little League football shit we talked about last week. And more comments came out last night. So the Little League shit, we discussed it, the Little League situation around here. It's not just around here, it's in a lot of places, but we live here, so we talking about here. Why it's not progressing. Why it's not organized. Why there's no funding coming in. Why there's no sponsorships coming in. Why is there none of this shit? And a lot of answers started coming out last night. Like, we're waiting on somebody else to do it. And then we're going to just join in and it's going to be euphoria.
That shit don't work like that. That's not how shit work.
That's not how it works. And like I said earlier, I don't want to beat a dead horse with this situation because I feel like we have to keep bringing this shit up. But in anything, you could take it into the sports world as far as making a league, or you could take it into the business world, whatever you want to take it into. If you start in a business and you think you're gonna get any type of funding, you have to have everything in order.
You have a proof source
when it's time to get the funding. Hell, if you got a company and you got a board, when it's time for that board meeting, you got to have all your ducks in a row or it's going to be some shit.
Yep. Straight up.
But I want to put this message out there due to the comments from last night. If you got a plan, if you have a plan in place or a plan in your head, and you want something done, and you have a smidgen of a thought that someone else is going to do it, and you're going to be able to then join in, kill that thought now. Take that shit, ball it on up, throw that shit out the window.
Throw that shit in the tall grass.
Throw that shit in the tall grass and never go try to find it. Whatever your idea is, once you pass that off to somebody else, you give it to somebody else to do. I guarantee you, when they walk away from that, knowing that you want them to do it and you're not going to be involved in it, you no longer are even part of the plan. You don't fit it. The way I see it, you don't really fit in it. If I'm going to do it, I might as well do it. Why? I don't need you now.
Because you clearly don't. We ain't like minded. Because if I had the audacity, but if I had the tenacity to go and do it, start something that you told me, oh yeah, man, I was thinking about doing it, but you know, say it ain't in the cards for me to do it. Well, you just let me know right there. You ain't got the time or the patience or the wherewithal to get this shit going. So when I build out my plan, you ain't part of it. You're not. You're gonna be sitting in the bleachers watching. You're gonna be sitting on TV watching me do what I do, and you're gonna be telling folks, oh, you know, I gave them an idea. They're gonna be like, yeah, I'm sure you did.
Mm-hmm.
You're not part of the plan. You live on one side of the tracks, and you try to tell a cat on the other side of the tracks, hey, I got this idea. Well, the guy on the other side of the tracks, he got the resources, he got the people in his back pocket that can get shit moving. Well, guess what? He also got homeboys who might be interested in the same thing. I don't know you, but I'm gonna bring my people on. Thanks for the tip, player. Holla.
I'm glad there's a need for that. I didn't know it. I'm glad.
I didn't know that.
Glad you told me.
You told me, and then you're gonna be sitting in the same. You're gonna be sitting at square one, saying, "Oh man, now." Because now that you're not a part of it, you're not gonna want to have anything to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just we need a league. And they got one. Yeah,
There's a league.
Yeah, they got a league. Yeah, they over the Rocket Room and they got a facility and everything. Boy, they got sponsors. They doing it big,
bro. But if you take it back, this is my thing. This is why I think all of the league talk around here is straight bullshit. This is why I think that. Because there were leagues. Remember, I said you got to do your history on shit before you really get to speaking.
Yep.
There were leagues in town. Didn't you play in a league? You played in a few.
Hell yeah. Bunch of stealing.
Right.
Yeah.
There were leagues. The same people that are saying, oh, we need leagues. I didn't like the way they was doing shit in that league.
Yep.
Here come another league. We don't like the way they doing shit in that league. Here come another league. And another league jaws asses all the way out to where there was no league. Another league. Well, shit, damn. Now there ain't no league.
Yep.
It turned into another league to shit. We just gonna go play in Dallas. Shit, we just gonna play in Shreveport. We just gonna play. Now there's no league. So the same people that's yelling, oh, we need a league, was the same people that took the kids from the leagues that were here. That's why the leagues died.
Yep. That right there, money being mishandled. Because I can tell you now, the league that I played in PGYA. PGYA is still up and kicking.
But they weren't.
Huh?
That's new shit.
PGYA back, they disappeared?
PGYA football was gone for a while.
See, I didn't know that. So I played in PGYA football. Then I went to what was called the Texarkana League, and I will to this day say some of the best talent that ever came out of Texarkana came through that league.
Mm-hmm.
I was there every Saturday. I saw the amount of people that was out there. I saw the concession stands, how much money was getting pulled in. I saw people buying, like, hell, I just in our family alone was 7, 8 people coming to watch,
Mm-hmm.
having to pay to get in. What happened to those funds? Because I played in that league for 3 years.
But the league is gone.
Yeah, no, the league is gone, but before it was diminished, what happened to the funds?
What happened? I feel like what happened to the kids? It wasn't like the league. It wasn't like Texarkana League had a damn stadium somewhere that ended up getting shut down because they couldn't run it, or you know what I'm saying, or concession stand that they couldn't fill up no more. You know, the funds, there wasn't no money to have concession. The mismanagement, if there was mismanagement of the funds in Texarkana League, hell, we never knew.
No, we didn't know it, but like I'm saying, you could tell that a lot of the reasons people left was, oh, well, I shouldn't have to pay for this, and I shouldn't have to pay for this, and I should. Well, because now coaches was nickel and diming the parents. That's why a lot of people. Well, that's why a lot of people left those leagues. Oh, I gotta pay for 2 jerseys, 2 pair of pants. Oh, I gotta pay for the shoulder pads. I gotta pay, and then at the end of the year, I gotta give it back to you. I don't like how they do it over there. Well, if you come over here, you ain't got to do all this shit. Also, we're gonna go over there and play in that league. Well, then that league they get in, and all of a sudden now you got to pay for league fees and all week. Now we're gonna travel here and play. We're gonna travel here and play. Well, hey, look, we're gonna play in town. Well, then those kids leave and go play in that league. Just gonna play in town. But then you find out, oh, we can't play this Saturday because the field fell through. Oh, we gotta call my homeboy and hope they ain't got no games. See, they want to play. Oh, well, then you get the travel ball. Well, then we back to travel ball. Parents sick of that shit. I'm sick of driving to Dallas. I'm sick of driving to Longview, Mount Pleasant, Tyler, Gilmer. You know what? We just gonna play basketball year round. We ain't gonna do football.
You do that, or you, like I said, we all gonna get on this one team and we gonna go play elsewhere.
We're gonna travel around.
We all gonna get on this one team. We gonna go play somewhere.
We might play this weekend. We might not.
And that's where it gets messed up. Hold on, what's that comment say right there? The travel leagues kill kids sports, point blank, period. And that, I would say in football for sure, but it didn't kill baseball. Them damn Dixie fields as full as you can get them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It killed football and it killed basketball. It pummeled basketball. It put basketball. I don't know of a little league like, and nowhere I've lived that's got a little league basketball. It's all travel. Oh, and it killed youth hockey.
I can't say I don't know about killed it because they still playing. They still playing it. They're at least here. They still playing basketball.
It killed the development, the developmentation of it. Ain't no development in most like small like boys and girls club little league. It ain't. It's just, man, kids out there, they just playing to play because
that shit goes back to what I was just telling you about. What we was talking about last week. The development of the kid is not the focus of the little league sports. That ain't got shit to do with the travel ball. The little league sports is about winning and losing. So I got my star on my team, which happens on every little league team. I don't give a shit who you say you are. I got my star of the team. That is who I'm focused on. You see what I'm saying? I got my star. As long as they good, we good. It just happened. The consolidation of talent due to schools that recruit as well, where talented kids that can't afford those schools are relegated to standard sports platforms, unless you can get scholarships. The purity of playing to play is gone. I would also disagree with that too. The purity of playing to play is still there. Do you want to win?
Yeah.
Because you can still play to play if you want to play. Matt, you pick the worst school in your city and go to it.
And you gonna play.
You're gonna play. But once you get to the high school level, it is about wins and losses. It's still about development too. You still got to develop those kids, but your paycheck on the line.
Yep. Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Mortgage on the line.
yeah. At the end of the day, them F-150s and shit ain't cheap. It killed baseball too. Courtney Williamson, this is in Kentucky. He says it killed baseball too around here. The kids' parents who can't afford for their kid to play travel ball get sat on the bench because the coach thinks he's not working on his game. But in reality, he's practicing, but coach can't, or coach ain't seeing it because his parents can't afford to pay $2,000 to play in the summer. That shit sucks. That shit sucks. But this what you but there's solutions and combative shit to this, right? There's solutions and combative shit to the travel ball, especially when it comes to the baseball. Really, any sport, but especially when it comes to the baseball. If it's a shit ton of parents that can't afford for their kid to play travel ball, it sounds like y'all got a team.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If it's a bunch of people that ain't got $2,000 for their kid to play on the travel ball team or whatever team in that area y'all trying to get on, it sounds like y'all got a squad. Because it don't cost $2,000 to play that shit. You can't take the flight. Y'all got a car. I remember carpooling when I played travel ball. This flying shit is new. I done played baseball all around this country.
Yeah, it's hopping on the PJ. That shit new. I remember hopping in the car, driving the south.
Everybody in a line.
Yep. Everybody stopping at the same gas station, getting gas, get something to eat. All that.
Hey, we can Trey and Nick, this is a good combo. Appreciate you, boys. Maybe we should discuss youth league archery growth.
Hey, I literally brought it up last week. I brought it up last week to try to, as an example, to show these guys that it don't take a lot to start a league. Because we've gotten this whole debate about Little League and why the city won't fund this, that, and the third. And it's like, look, man, I can take 6 to 7 kids and start an archery league, and within a year or two, I'll have sponsors, and I'll probably would have some kind of target, some range out here funded by the city. I believe I could do it in less than a year.
No doubt. No doubt. And youth archery is something that we've been talking about for a second. Because you got to start shooting. I mean, both of my girls have play bows. But I do believe that you have to start, or in order to be what you really want to be with that bow, you got to start early. You got to start early. So I would love to see more youth archery. I would love to see a youth archery league. I would go in and be in on a youth archery league around here way before I fought for football.
Oh, definitely. Way
before.
Because the kids that are there actually want to be there. Like, they want to be there, and the parents obviously.
Well, you're gonna have some kids get signed up by the parents too. You're gonna have some. You have a sponsor in us that Euler's Archery product.
He'll give me a check. They're gonna be watching. See, he ain't trying it. He ain't even trying.
But no, man, I would go in on youth archery league. Yeah, you're gonna have people get signed up and be out there because mom and dad like the shit, or you don't do shit else, so you need you're gonna get you doing something. we gonna get you doing something. So you're gonna have that too. I just know that there's I don't have to deal with the others. Let's put it like that. If I were to start an archery league, I don't have to deal with the others. There ain't gonna be too many outside comments on what we got going on over here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be too much. Oh, well, this is how we do it. This is how we've been doing. I don't. Obviously, the way you've been doing it ain't doing shit. So I don't want to hear that. So I would definitely be. I'm down for the archery shit. I'm down for the archery league. I'm not even just to prove a point that it can be done. I think that shit is needed. I don't see very many kids. I don't see very many youth archers out here.
Nope, not unless like their parents are like deep into it, and they got their little stick bow, their little Genesis, and then they graduate up. But for the most part, you don't see it. There's no 4-H archery. There's no there's no archery shop. to even walk into and start to shoot. Like that's why I see, it's tough to go downhill because you got to go, an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to an archery shop. So that's one of the things where, you identify a problem and you got to address it. It's just, you got to have the capital, the fundage.
You gotta have that's with anything. You gotta have the capital, man. But you can get into something, man. Anybody that wants to know how to start a youth football league, you can go back down through the comments on our the last two videos, the last two reels we posted on the page, man. The blueprint for any league you want to start is right there in them comments.
It's right in there, and we arguing about how no one knows how to start a league, and I literally put the blueprint in there and just screenshot that, take that, and run with it.
The beauty of archery is the beauty of archery is it is a lifetime sport that can follow them everywhere. Provides a level of consistency, patience, and discipline. I wish we could make the sport go viral. I think a massive amount of kids would take it on in a heartbeat. And I think after 2028, it will.
I was just about to say the 2028 Olympics is going to do it. It's going to do it.
Yeah, after 2028, I think we will see a spike in youth archers. I think because everybody wants to be an Olympian, no matter what. Even if it's not talked about, right? Like, who doesn't want to be in the Olympics? And that's, to some, it might seem like a quick road to the Olympics, which this shit ain't quick.
No,
but it will seem like that.
Bro, I remember back the last time you did the Winter Olympics, they had the trials in Sioux Falls for curling. And I'm like, well, shit, I don't know nothing about curling, but I might go out there. I can figure it out. Watch some people. So I'm gonna go out there and just see, throw my hat in the ring. I might look up and get, I might not be the starter, but I might be a backup. Shit, I'm going to the Olympics.
Man. Boy, I'll be out there scooting the shit out of that little thing.
Oh, see, I was gonna be the guy to slide that joker. I can do that. Like, I can watch that. Like,
nah, put me at the end. Put me down there at the end. Scooting the shit out the way, man. Hey, man, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
He said debut LA Olympics. I'm telling you.
Shoot. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Up on the podium, Trey Reed.
Out there shaking like a damn stripper.
We already said that the guy that's gonna win gold is gonna be the guy that just pulled up, just got done working the shift at the plant. He gonna pull up with his bow, slang a couple arrows, and shit. He didn't won that joker.
I've been shooting this bow. Hey, I'm gonna get up there talking about how long you been shooting that same bow. Boy, it's OV.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new Heisman.
Hey, if you're watching the show right now, you better leave a comment. We better do a second giveaway. I'll give y'all about 2 minutes to leave your comment. We better do a second giveaway, man. We're giving away the Read, Talk, and Listen Statement T tonight. All right, so we better do it. You have to leave a comment to be entered in the drawing to win a shirt. All right. Already had one winner tonight, man. Mr. Courtney C. Williamson. We do this too outdoors. Got him a Read, Talk, and Listen merch, man. Probably gonna get there before his other merch. I don't know how that shit work, but he's probably gonna get there before his other. Who is the best out of Travis Hunter? What does that mean?
Travis Hunter and who? Bro, I think a lot of people is watching and don't realize they gotta hop in the chat.
Yeah, you gotta hop in the chat. Hey, Dustin Lovell says, "Do you make them dad bod size?" Oh yeah, we go all the way up to the 4X, baby. Whatever you need, we got you.
Shit, I go all the way to the 8X. I lost my customer, man. He ain't 8X no more, man. he didn't got down to, man, about 315. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him, man. Yeah. But we go all the way to the 4X, man. ReadTalkMerch.com. If you don't win a shirt here tonight, get over there to ReadTalkMerch.com, man. put it in the cart. Go ahead and hit that buy button, man, right to your front door. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. It's a lit shirt. We got
I
some
will
lit
say
stuff coming.
they've
What's
been
that?
they've been sending out shirts real quick because I didn't have some cats order some stuff, and I'll go through process the order, and within like 2 days, like I got my shirt. I'm like, damn.
That's what you need. That's what we need, man. That's what we need, man. Y'all make sure y'all rock with us, man. Get over to dreadedarcher.com. Get all the Dreaded Archer merch you need. Get over to readtalkmerch.com for the RTL merch, man. We got more on the way. It's not stopping. This train is just now picking up steam, man. So y'all get over there, get y'all some merch. Only one design out, 2 different styles, but one design out for the RTL merch, man. And a plethora of designs over there on dreadedarcher.com.
Shit, I had to take some designs down. It's like, man, it's been up too long. Like I forgot, like the hunting with the slashers. I had to take that joker down. I was like, I'll bring it back out there in Halloween.
Yeah, seasonal. That boy said, I'm still waiting, man. I don't know nothing about that shipping over there on the Dreaded Archer side. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know nothing about that shipping, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'll be in the height of the moment. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm sending everybody shirts. And if I don't write it down on my whiteboard, I will forget about it. And then he bring it up and I'm like, all right, and I'm like, I'll do it. And then that's my fault. It's a one-man show over here, man. I'm doing everything. It's a one-man show. Which now, Courtney, the first couple shirts that I told you I was getting, I was making them. I ain't making shirts anymore, so I gotta send it to my people, and they would send it out.
So that really meant on the first one you didn't get was all on him.
Yeah, it was all on me.
Yeah.
No, even this time it's still all on me because all I gotta do is now just go to the website and click, send. I got you. And I was supposed to send him. I was supposed to bring him a shirt when I went to Oklahoma. Forgot him.
This that man gonna forget to show up to the way.
I won't forget that. Trust me. If it was around here, then yes. But since I gotta hop and travel, I won't forget. I'll be there.
Wow. Hey man, hey boys, just wanted to pop in for a big good stuff. Have a great show, y'all. Hey Dustin, don't leave yet because we about to do the drawing. Go ahead and do the drawing before Dustin leaves out here.
All right, we got 4 people on the wheel. Should be good odds. I already know who's gonna win it because anytime he pop up on the show, he wins something.
Hey, man.
I told you every time he pop up on the show, he wins something. Now he gonna be blowing my phone up.
Let's see, J. Cole. You know the rules. You got to be in the chat when your name gets called. Let's see if J. Cole stayed around.
No, he gone. He gone.
Shit, J. Cole said, "Let's go." J. Cole ain't gone. Shit, J. Cole gonna stay around and get his shit. J. Cole.
Anytime I see that Superman, not Superman, Spider-Man, I was like, yo, J. Cole and
Spider-Man doing the Jumpman logo, man. Hey, J. Cole, man, what's your shirt size, brother?
He'll probably need 2X. Keep growing like a weed. Every time I see him, I swear he's getting like 3 foot taller than me.
What's your shirt size, man? Let us know what the shirt size is, man. We're gonna get your shirt in.
Oh, but yeah, but if you're listening, head over to UlersArchery.com. Check out their gear. If you need some arrows, hit my guy up, man. Hey, Supreme.
I need to talk to Dustin. I know he's gone now, but I need to talk to Dustin. I need some customs on.
I ain't never had arrows fly this straight. Top quality.
Yeah, I need some custom joints, man.
And the t-shirt game is dope too. Like all the shirts are hard over there. So go check them out. UlersArchery.com.
Ullers Archery, man. Make sure you get over there, man. Let them know that the Dreaded Archer sent you, brother. You see Dustin right there. That is Ullers Archery. You see him right there in this comment section, man. Jeremiah, it's t-shirt giveaway.
What are you talking about?
J. Cole says, "Give me a hoodie instead." I should skip you for that.
100 degrees.
I should skip you for that. No. It's a t-shirt giveaway, brother, not a hoodie giveaway. But shout out to Dustin, man. Shout out to Ulis. Get over there, man. Check out the website, man. If you shoot arrows, if you shoot a bow, order you a pair or order you a set of arrows and let them know the Joy Archer sent you, man. Also, get over to joyarcher.com, man. Get you some merch. All right, get you some merch. Got some dope stuff over there. Dope design.
New designs dropping next week.
J. Cole, you killing me, brother. Take your dub and go to bed now. Take your dub and go on to bed.
You got your continental breakfast. Now it's time to check out.
Yeah, man. But yeah, get over to joyarcher.com, man. Get you some merch. Put it in your cart. Send it to your cribbo. Also, make sure you get over to retalkmerch.com, man. New website, fresh out there on the scene, man. I can see when y'all over there. I see y'all been looking. So go ahead and put it in the cart. All right.
Hey, have you have you activated it when they put something in the cart but then they leave and
like the draft orders or whatever it's called?
no, yeah, they'll like put something in their cart and then they'll leave. You can have it set up where say they like 30 minutes after they leave, you can have it send them a text message or emails or hey, you know what I'm saying? You can put the message you want in there, like, hey, you saw you was checking out the statement T. You gonna hit that that checkout button?
No, yeah, I'm about to go in there and check that out. I'm about to figure it out. What's up? It's Nick. No, you left something in your car, man. Did you forget?
Hey, that joker said like 30 seconds after they leave. Hey, it's Nick from readmerch.com.
Where you going?
You forgot something. But it's actually cool because you can set it up where you can like say someone stays on the website and they put like 2 or 3 things in the cart, like 2 or 3 items. It come out a couple, 75, $80. All right, they leave and then they'll say, hey, you forgot something. If you were hesitant on hitting the checkout button, here's a promo code. Use promo code and save 10% on your purchase. Kind of push them over the edge. Shit, I was going to wait till payday.
Everybody going in there, everybody going in there loading up their cart on purpose. Leave.
Oh, you can have it set to a certain amount where it's like if they hit $100, don't send them this.
Hey man, make sure y'all get over here to the websites, man. Get the merch, buy the merch, support the support the pods. We just out here giving y'all this content, man. That's all we want to do in life. But y'all know what time it is, man. It's my favorite time of the show. I gotta have my mental health checks, man. I gotta know how you doing. 1 through 10, physically, personally, what's going on with you? Physically, are you taking care of yourself? And business-wise, what's coming up next?
Man, personally, just been kicking it, man. Macy hit me up and she wanted to start working out. So she was like, when I come to your house, can we start going to the gym? I'm like, yeah. We'll knock it out this summer. She want to get into powerlifting. So, hey, it's already in your genes. So, might as well. We had no powerlifting champion, so shoot, like let's get it. So yeah, man, just been doing that, man. Gearing up for next year. Getting up for the wedding, getting stuff in line. The cake and pictures and all that stuff. So it's me, I'm a last minute type of person. So looking at something that's like, man, say literally a year away. Like why are we planning now? But it is what it is. So but everything's good, man. So I'm probably sitting at about a 10 right now, personally. Physically, man, I've told myself I was gonna start working out this week and back again, getting on it. And I kind of let this week slip by me with just work and doing shows. So I got to kind of move my schedule around so I can start making the gym a priority because September be before you know it. And I'm not trying to be out there passed out on the mountain. So, but I've still eating right, still feel good. So physically sitting, I'm feeling about an 8 right now. And then business wise, man, uh, had a show with Courtney that dropped this week. Super dope, man. Anytime Courtney hop on the podcast, man, it's all fun. Got a show tomorrow with the Kane Sampson with the sure shot grip, which new innovation coming to the archery game. Anytime I hear about anybody dropping anything new, I get them on the show because I gotta talk to them and see what they see where they mind at and see what they doing. And still selling merch, getting geared up for the season. Got my Ullers archery arrows in, and them babies is flying good. Be recording a video this weekend. Got my rat pack. I'll be recording a video this weekend on that. I got some new steps coming in. Got some new platforms coming in. So this weekend is going to be a weekend of just a weekend of doing reviews and videos and taking pictures. So business wise, man, it's a 10. It's always up. It's been a good week.
Gotta love that, man. Gotta love that. For myself personally, man, can't complain. Everybody healthy, happy, just knocking that tree in the same spot day by day. So we're gonna give it about a 7 or 8 right there in the personal category. Physically, man, feeling really good right now. Outside of some little, the normal hip pain, little back pain now and then, but nothing to complain about. So we making it, man. Just again, day by day. You know what I'm saying? So physically, I feel really good. It's my time of the year. Um, J. Cole. J. Cole. J. Cole said, "Can I get an autograph on my shirt?" You actually not the first person to ask that, J. Cole. Uh, but if you're gonna wear the shirt, then I don't think you want that. But that's up to you. We'll let you decide what you do with your shirt when you get it. But just grinding through this thing. I love the summertime, man. Back at the gym right now. Um, Back at the gym with the kids right now. Loving that. Uh, it's like cutting the grass. I know I've explained this a million times, bro, but it's like cutting the grass. When you go out there to the lawn, it's kind of high, it's looking rough, and then you make that first strip, and you turn around, and you look back, and you're like, oh shit. Then you make a couple more strips, and you turn around, and look back, and you're like, oh. That's the feeling I get when I'm working with the kids at the gym. You know what I'm saying? That first day they come in, they rough around the edges. Coordination might be a little bit off. You know what I'm saying? No technique on any lift. Stopping and going is a damn near like you speak in Chinese language. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? I gotta stop and go back the other way, whatever. And then just to see that day by day progression. Week 1, we coming up Thursday will be the end of week 1. We coming up on that just to see the progression from Monday to Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's you on that third strip of grass and you turn around and look back and it's starting to take shape. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. And that just makes me feel even better physically, man. So physically right now I gotta give myself an 8 or a 9 in that category. And then business wise, definitely nothing to complain about. Just did another wedding Saturday. So right now I'm getting those photos, edited up, ready to send out. Um, Work is work. You know what I'm saying? Work is work. It's just a slow grind right now. Coming up with ideas, stuff like that. Working on like a coloring book, a little coloring book for the pediatric side of what we do at work. So stuff like that. But just grinding this thing out right now, bro. I can't complain about nothing. Like I said, just did a wedding. Got photo shoots booked. If you haven't booked, go ahead and book with me. If you are booked, I'm ready for the shoot. If you've already had your shoot, man, I hope you love the photos. If you haven't got your photos back, I hope you're waiting on the photos because I promise you it's some heat. Um, and we just knocking that tree in the same spot every day. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for that thing to fall, man. So I gotta give myself a 9, maybe even a 10 in business right now. Oh, on top of that, retalkmerch.com is up and live.
Straight up.
Uh, Talked about that shit for a few years. Now it's up and live, man. So make sure y'all get over to Retalk Merch, get you something in the cart, send it to your house, man. We greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate that shit. So yeah, man, gotta give myself damn near a 10 in the business spot.
That's how it go. That's how it be.
You got any last words for the people before we get out of here?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, in this life, Either you can do two things. You can keep fishing or you can go cut bait. Can't do both. So if you got something you want to do, hey, focus on that. If it ain't what you really trying to do, go do something else. So like the old folks say, hey, either get the fishing or cut bait, but you need to move around.
You gotta do something.
You're doing too much talking.
Man, come on, bro. I guess I'm gonna leave y'all with this tonight, man. Don't let the day-to-day bog you down. I kind of felt myself in this a couple weeks ago. Shit starts getting routine. You know what I'm saying? Shit starts getting routine. You start coming home and doing the same shit every day. Oh, I'll get to that later. And I kind of just feel like resting today, man. Today was kind of a long day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that website can wait. Oh, those photos can wait. You know, that type of shit. And I felt myself getting in that a couple weeks ago, and you gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps. I know it's a cliche, but you gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps and get some shit done. You know what I'm saying? Make some progress in something. All right. So don't let the day-to-day bog you down, man. You got to keep working on whatever you're working on. All right. Make it live. Make that idea real. Don't give your idea to somebody else and think you're still gonna get the same piece of the pie you was gonna get if you would have done it. It never works out like that. There are tons and tons of failed businesses because I'm gonna go to this guy because they the money guy. Let me tell them my idea and let them get it. They're gonna just let me stay on board. And then months down the road, you no longer on board because why you here? Yeah, why you here? Appreciate you for the idea, cuz.
No, they keep you around just long enough to get everything out of you.
And so just do it. It might suck. But just do it. Just what you really want to do, go ahead and do it. If you got an organization, if you're trying to make it legit, and you're trying to get something going, a league or something like that, man, get you 5 or 6 people that's like-minded. It's never gonna happen if y'all not like-minded.
Yeah.
So get you 5 or 6 people that's like-minded, man. Go towards the goal and just keep going until you hit your head on the wall. That's all there is to it, man. Keep going till you hit your head on the wall, man. But do not, and I repeat, do not tell somebody else your idea. Make y'all partners and think you still gonna get that same piece. It never happens like that.
Mm-mm.
It never happens like that. Just go ahead and do it. If you fail, you fail, but at least you fail trying to do that shit.
That's it.
All right. With all that being said, man, this is season 7, episode 20 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Troy Reed. No Killer Cam tonight. We are out.